Hello, I'm Jim Walker, Southwest Regional Director for the Archaeological Conservancy, a national nonprofit preservation organization headquartered in Albuquerque. We are honored to have been chosen, together with our preservation partners, Crow Canyon Archaeological Center, as History Colorado's 2021 Stephen A. Hart Award recipients for our collaborative efforts to preserve Haynie Pueblo in Montezuma County. Over the past 39 years, the Conservancy has established 21 archaeological preserves in Colorado with the assistance of 8 Colorado Historical Fund grants. Permanently preserving Haynie Pueblo ensures that scholars, school children, Native Americans, and all of us can study and enjoy this national treasure. I'm here to talk a little bit about the acquisition. And the second title for this talk could be How a Reverse Mortgage Can Go Wrong. The Archaeological Conservancy began discussions with the owners of Haynie Pueblo about acquiring the site in 1982 when we first started looking at potential sites for acquisition in the Cortez area. The couple had owned the site since the mid-1960s, and in the early 1980s, they were just beginning to dig on the 5-acre tract. The couple were looking for pots, and they were not really interested in selling the property to the Conservancy for preservation. To settle debts, the owner obtained a reverse mortgage on the 5 acres in a modular home in the 1990s. But instead of taking a lifetime of monthly payments, the owner took a lump sum disbursement from the mortgage company at closing. The owner passed away in 2014, leaving the modular home and 5 acres to his girlfriend in his will. I met with the girlfriend in the summer of 2015 to discuss a possible acquisition. She told me that the mortgage company had been demanding that the loan be paid off and had threatened to repossess her property. After examining the demand letters, I realized that the amount now owed to the mortgage company in principal and accrued interest exceeded the market value of the property. Since the Conservancy has a strict board policy not to pay more than market value for acquisition, as determined by appraisal, I had to walk away from the negotiations. After doing a market analysis, I knew that I wouldn't be able to get an appraisal that matched the amount due. The mortgage company began foreclosure proceedings on the property, and following Colorado law, a foreclosure auction was conducted on the courthouse steps in Cortez, where only one bid was received, a bid from the mortgage company for the amount owed. The mortgage company then cleaned up the property. The lot was strewn with rusting car parts and motors. The owner was a shade tree mechanic. They then listed the property with a local realtor. The property was then purchased by a group of 3 preservation-minded investors who were friends of Crow Canyon Archaeological Center in 2016. Since the acquisition by the investors in 2016 was an arm's-length open market transaction, I realized the transaction created a new comparable for the property that could be acknowledged as fair market value by an appraiser. The best comparable for a property is what it sold for last. The property had also appreciated in value since being repossessed. The new appraisal ordered by the Conservancy in 2018 confirmed that theory. In 2018, the Conservancy entered into a purchase option agreement with the 3 investors who owned the property. The Conservancy then applied for and was awarded a Colorado Historical Fund acquisition grant to buy the Haynie Site in 2019. Our 8th acquisition matching grant from Colorado Historical Fund since 1997. We acquired the property in 2019, our 17th preserve in the Montezuma Valley. Another aspect of the Colorado Historical Fund project involves a preservation easement that will be placed on the property to protect the investment the state of Colorado has made in the permanent preservation of Haynie Pueblo. The easement will be held by La Plata Open Space Conservancy in Durango. The easement terms restrict the use of the land by prohibiting grazing and development. Annual monitoring of the property's condition will then be performed by the easement holder. And a management plan has been developed for the site. The project also includes new fencing along the front of the lot and the installation of new no trespassing signs. To better inform the public about the site's significance, a poster and handout describing the site has been developed by Crow Canyon Archaeological Center. Guided tours of the site will be available for interested school groups and individuals upon request. The initiation of the tour program has been delayed due to the pandemic. The Conservancy realizes that preservation awards help communities understand the importance of saving the past, and that through preservation, the knowledge and wonders of the past can be appreciated and shared for generations to come. Thank you for helping to make this preservation effort a success.